Hello everybody, I just wanted to say that this is going to be the last episode of Session Hardcore Mode, at least for right now anyways, mainly for the fact that, yes, I do enjoy this game a lot, but I have to say that I've never been the best at video games. I've never been super amazing. But I love playing them, but I'm not necessarily one that wants to play, super intense, super challenging games. And the first time I played through this game, I did feel like I was, completing the challenges and doing a really good job at actually learning. But as the hardcore mode has set in, doing the left foot, right foot, and manual catches and stuff, I'm able to, get simple things like here, this no line or this no push line. I'm able to do some ollies, and I know it's me just not practicing enough, but with the way that life is at the moment, it's just really hard to put that much time into a single game. But, like I said, I really do enjoy this game. So, after this episode, I'm actually going to do another episode of Session, but regular, with some custom settings. But I did make it to where there is breaking boards. And every time that there is a broken board, I will go to the skate shop and actually buy a board, not just get one of the plain ones. So every time I break my board, I will go to the shop, buy a new one, and so on and so forth. But I just wanted to do something that wasn't as intense, because I know this game gets pretty intense. But like I said, I've already finished the game once. If you want to see that, go check it out. I have a whole playlist, but also I have all the episodes in one video as well. So if you want to check those out, please do so. Like I said, I do apologize, because I know that a lot of people like the Session Hardcore Mode videos, but that's why I was like, okay, maybe if I'll just bring regular Session back, it'll be okay. No one's going to be too mad at me or anything like that. So yeah, so this here is going to be the last episode of Session Hardcore Mode. I did complete this first mission here pretty good. But then after this, it kind of just goes downhill, and I was getting frustrated, and I was like, you know what, maybe it's not the best thing to do right now. So yeah. And this is where the struggle bus begins. It's the no push line, Cherry Blossom Plaza. I know I could always just go back to it at another time, but honestly, like I said, I haven't been enjoying hardcore mode as much as I did when I was playing regular, with custom settings and making pushes harder and all that kind of stuff. I know. I mean, some people love the challenge, and for a while there, I was really enjoying the challenge. But like I said, as time's gone on, it's like, man, I don't want to keep going. And I know that kind of makes me sound like a quitter, but I guess it is what it is at this point. I do my best at trying to, release content, and some content hits, some of it doesn't. Sometimes it gets hundreds of views, sometimes it gets one single view, and that is a hard thing to, wrap my head around, because it almost makes it seem like people aren't enjoying things. Like sometimes it's like people are loving everything, and then there's times like these last few weeks I haven't been getting very many views, very many people watching. YouTube just hasn't been pushing the content, and with how many subscribers that I have, I would think that I'd get at least, at least in the double digits, not in the single digits. So that kind of throws me off and upsets me a little bit. But I know there's people that watch as well, and I'm really appreciative of those people. But when it comes to creating content and pushing it out, I don't want to spend hours on a video that's going to give me a couple views. And it's been very difficult these last few weeks. Like I said, like sometimes, back a few weeks ago, I was getting hundreds, and then now I'm getting single digits, or lower double digits, and it's just eating at me a little bit more than I thought it would. I was really thinking that I was going to be able to push myself and the view count would go back to normal. It just doesn't seem to be right now. I don't know if I'm just not pushing the right content, or maybe I'm not, putting enough effort into it. But like I said, sometimes I'm spending hours on a video, and then other times, I do just do a recording and then do a little bit of editing. But here is me just, failing over and over. And I know, it's not that big of a challenge. It's literally just jumping over, doing a grind, and then jumping over the last bench. I had difficulties with this no push line when I did it in regular, or the normal mode. But with hardcore mode, I'm just not having a great time. And I don't want to necessarily say that I'm never going to go back to hardcore mode, but as of right now, it is definitely a long pause. It's for the foreseeable future, I won't be doing session hardcore mode. And like I said, I know you enjoyed it, and there are people that enjoyed it, but there's also people that didn't really care for it. So, it's all just up in the air, and right now I'm kind of battling with the viewer thing, the views, I just feel like there's not much going on when it comes to, viewer, interaction. That's what I was trying to say. Interaction. There's not very much interaction. And that kind of makes me sad a little bit. And I know you don't necessarily care about all the personal information and such, but I love this gaming channel because it was letting me, and it lets me escape and go to like a little fictional land for a little bit. Not that my life's bad or anything, because it's not. I love it. But, being able to play pretend for a little while is pretty awesome. And I just want to be able to continue doing that. And I'm going to continue doing that, don't get me wrong. But there's certain content that I'm not going to try to continue to push if I'm not enjoying playing it. And that's another thing. Like, if you're enjoying the content, I do appreciate it. But there's times where I'm not enjoying pushing myself to do it. I was when I played normal session skate sim, normal difficulty, because I felt like there was a lot of interaction there. There was a lot of push, and I did appreciate that. But at the moment, it makes me frustrated, and I know the game does that. That's all part of it. But like I said, I'm not here to play, Dark Souls on a skateboard. It's not that hard, but because I've never been one for big challenges like that. I like casually playing things. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm ranting and rambling so much about this, because I know it's not that big of a deal, but it's just something that I really wanted to talk about. and I hope that you're interested in me talking about this kind of stuff, because this is the first time that I've did a session skate sim video that I'm not like talking about everything that I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, here, well, now that I was talking about not talking about it, I added some ramps too to try to help, and I was just, I don't know, just not in the greatest mindset. So yeah, I appreciate you being on this journey with me. If you do want to see more session videos, please let me know. I do plan on making more regular session videos. I actually have one planned after this one, so there is going to be more session content, just no more hardcore mode at the moment, because I'm not feeling it, and I hope that's okay. But if you want to see me play anything else, please let me know. That would be awesome. Thank you so much, and as always, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.